Welcome to Hope Tube, a place where forgotten materials are given new meaning, where time-worn surfaces are not erased but honored, and where creativity begins the moment we stop chasing perfection. Today's journey is about reclaimed wood transformed into timeless art. It is about discovering beauty in weathered grain, value in imperfections, and possibility in materials the world has already thrown away. Reclaimed wood carries something new wood never can. It carries memory. Every crack, every knot, every uneven edge holds evidence of time, weather, and human touch. These marks are not damage. They are history. When wood is reclaimed from old buildings, factories, furniture, and industrial spaces, it brings its past with it, and that past becomes part of the art. The process of turning reclaimed wood into timeless art does not begin with tools. It begins with seeing potential where others see waste, seeing balance in irregular shapes, seeing strength in materials that have already endured decades of use. This way of seeing is what separates decoration from art. Industrial discards often feel cold and lifeless at first glance. Broken pallets, factory beams, discarded crates, worn machinery frames, and rusted fasteners seem far removed from beauty. Yet when these materials are approached with patience and respect, they begin to reveal a quiet power. The contrast between raw wood and industrial elements creates a visual language that feels honest, grounded, and deeply human. Reclaimed wood does not ask to be perfect. It asks to be understood. As it is cleaned, old finishes slowly give way to natural tones hidden beneath. Grain patterns emerge unevenly, shaped by years of pressure and growth. Scratches remain visible. Nail holes stay open. Instead of being repaired away, these details become design features. This is where the transformation becomes deeply satisfying. Watching discarded materials slowly reveal their character creates a sense of calm and focus. Each step feels intentional. Each decision responds to the material rather than forcing it into a predefined shape. The wood leads, and the design follows. Timeless art is not defined by trends. It is defined by truth. Reclaimed wood carries authenticity that never goes out of style. It does not pretend to be new. It does not hide its age. It stands confidently in what it is. This honesty is what gives reclaimed wood art its lasting appeal. Old wood often comes from trees that grew slowly, producing dense, durable fibers. These materials were used in an era when longevity mattered. When reclaimed and repurposed, this wood often outperforms modern alternatives. It becomes furniture, sculpture, wall art, or functional design that can last generations more. Imperfections guide the creative process. A crack running through a plank becomes a natural line that draws the eye. Uneven coloration adds depth and warmth. Warped edges create movement. These features give the artwork a sense of life. Nothing feels artificial. Nothing feels forced. Industrial elements add structure and contrast. Metal brackets reinforce wood while adding visual tension. Rust becomes texture instead of decay. Bolts and joints remain visible, celebrating function as part of beauty. This blend of wood and industry tells a story of labor, resilience, and transformation. For the YouTube audience, the journey matters as much as the final piece. Watching Reclaimed would evolve from rough and forgotten into refined and meaningful creates emotional connection. It mirrors personal growth. It reminds viewers that value can be rebuilt, reshaped, and renewed. The work unfolds slowly. Sanding reveals grain. Assembly brings balance. Adjustments are made not to correct flaws but to highlight them. The process is meditative and that calm transfers through the screen. Viewers feel it even without words. As the piece takes shape, its energy changes. What once felt abandoned now feels intentional. The reclaimed wood begins to belong again. This shift is subtle but powerful. It is the moment where art emerges. Timeless art also carries value beyond beauty. Because reclaimed wood pieces are unique, they cannot be mass-produced. Each one exists only once. This uniqueness creates demand and profitability. People invest in pieces that feel real, that carry story, that reflect care and craftsmanship. Lighting completes the transformation. As light moves across textured surfaces, shadows deepen grain and form. The wood feels alive. The art feels complete without being polished. This balance is the essence of timeless design. Through reclaimed wood, we learn to slow down. We learn to work with reality instead of against it. We learn that flaws are not obstacles but opportunities. This mindset extends beyond art and into life itself. At HopeTube, this philosophy guides every story we share. We believe that beauty grows from patience, that creativity thrives in imperfection, and that even the most unlikely materials hold extraordinary potential.